Hi, I'm Sasha Moore and I'm here with Cara Julian, and Cara is kindly talking to me about how she's embraced risk as we lead into the upcoming webinar that we're doing, which is called Driven to Fail, which is all about tackling risk head on rather than being adverse to us. So Cara, what I would love to understand is where you've taken risk, where it's paid off, and how you've created impact. So let's start with the book that I know that is just about to be published for you. What inspired you to write on that topic?
Okay, so for me, probably it was 2 years ago when I trained to become a mortgage broker, having a journey filled with lacking financial knowledge and confidence, and really just wanted to be able to create something that was a all-in-one guide, I suppose, to help. A lot of my customers would come through without that financial, education. So putting it all in one book just to be able to support their journey.
But I think what's interesting about that is when we think of risk and failure, it didn't even cross your mind that it's a risk. But then conversely, if we're talking about the launch of it, I know that you've been in your headspace about the risk of maybe launching it and what could go wrong. So I think what I am really taking as that insight is to follow your pathway and your gut and to really do what you know is going to create impact. And then the semantics of the head noise don't actually matter, because the impact that you're going to be creating through this book far transcends any confidence issues I would expect about how that's then going to materialize.
Absolutely. I think keeping your eye on the prize through the process is so important, because when I first started, and we spoke about this, Sasha, where I didn't see it as being risky, I didn't stop and think, wow, this could be risky. Well, what happens if no one likes it? Or what happens if it's, someone reads it and it gets terrible feedback? I didn't even think about that. And so just went full steam ahead. Now, I suppose, and the momentum drives you, doesn't it? And I think now, at the pointy end where it's going to be launched soon and I need to think about a launch strategy, that's probably where I'm starting to see the risk and weighing up, the whole impact, risk versus impact and so forth. And I think I still have to just keep my eye on the prize, as you've reminded me, and that it's a tool, it's a gift for everyone to use. Let's just get it out there and in people's hands, and at the end of the day, that's the impact that I hope to be able to have, is to help support women's confidence particularly.
And I think that is definitely what I would take from that, is that by you embracing what is not a risk environment for you, but it might be for somebody else, you've gone full steam ahead, and therefore the impact that you can create and the positive upskill of literacy that you can help evolve takes it out of being you. And I think once you make it about everyone else and who you can serve, then the personal risk just doesn't even weigh in.
100% true. You've just articulated exactly what it's about. It's about the impact at the end of the day, and the people that I can serve the best, and not even thinking about me. It's just I was the one that put pen to paper and to do it.
Well, thank you so much for your insights, and we hope to see you at the webinar.